June 14th, 1801, Napoleon's campaign against the Second Coalition, the Battle of Marengo. Now we have Napoleon back here with Murat and the cavalry. He has Mounier's division of Desailly's corps. And forward you have Victor's corps and Lannes' corps. There is Marengo. Here's the Austrian army under Melas in Alexandria. Today we have Ott's corps to the north and O'Reilly's corps to the south. We begin with the Austrian breakout move. And there's the breakout move. In this pre-dawn maneuver, the French don't move. Now it's turn one, early morning. While the Austrians could have attacked, instead they're organizing their lines and setting up their artillery. They're going to do an artillery bombardment first. Victor and Lannes are holding their position. Napoleon and Murat are marching forward. Now it's turn two, the mid-morning turn. Ott's artillery opens up. Skirmishers fall back. Now all of Melas's artillery opens up. Very little effect, and the Austrian lines charge the French. Now we have mid-morning combat to resolve. The early morning assault shatters the French line. Can Napoleon recover? Late morning in Melas keeps up the pressure. Midday the French execute a more successful fighting withdrawal. There's combat just outside Spinetta. The French forces give some ground, but Ott's forces are being ground down. And now it's midday. Austrian cavalry is reported coming around Castel Storiolo. Murat responds. French artillery opens up on the Mortzin grenadiers, driving them back. Now we proceed with midday combat, and the French are strengthening the line. And when the smoke clears from the midday combat, the French line is still holding. The Austrians have suffered heavily. Now it's the mid-afternoon turn, and Desailly arrives. In the mid-afternoon, the Austrian cavalry pulls back, and the artillery covers their retreat. Kellerman's cuirassiers suffer mightily. Let us zoom in on the mid-afternoon combat. Around Castel Storiolo, the French dragoons simply fall back. Now moving down the line. And after the mid-afternoon combat and losses, neither Melas nor Victor's corps can recover. They are exhausted and can no longer rally. Those are the biggest corps in either army. And now it's dinner time, and Desailly will be joining the battle. Let's zoom in and observe. Here we have the Mortzin grenadiers attacking the recovered Frenchmen and what's left of Mounier's division. Both armies break when they've lost 10 regular blocks. The French have lost 8, the Austrians have lost 7. The French have also lost a detachment. This is very, very close. Now here in the early evening, Napoleon has unpacked bags. There is very little to cover these bags, but the Austrians have even less to attack them with. Again, the Austrian artillery opens up on Kellerman's cavalry. To no effect. Ott delivers the last effort, and Murat charges the French line. Victor holds. Melas does what he can. In the early evening, there are desperate battles. And when the smoke clears, both armies break with 10 blocks lost. The French have lost 12. The Austrians, 8. The French have lost Marengo, but it was close. It came down to die rolls in the early evening.
It was interesting to note how Musket Battles models the dissolution of armies in combat. At first, the armies can manage the increasing number of spent and exhausted formations. But without a break to rally and recover, an army can fall apart suddenly and rout off.
And that was a very good game.